Yes, I know you can't talk, but I'm still going to say hello to you. I'm not going to ask you on how your day is because I kind of might know what your answer is. Alright, I guess that's good to hear. It looks like there's a flying debris. And I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to end up doing that as well because it might help. And it to the side. Yep. Because I cannot see worth of shit when the thing wants to lag. I might have to get rid of those. Because they're doing just drifting away. Wait, did you say you also want me to screen share it too? Alright. Hey, can you do me a favor and just if you see if you go look up somewhere up there, if you could just go ahead and just get rid of them. I'm going to have to summon 2 more. Because all they're doing just basically just drifting away at that point. And it's not really a good fight when I know about one ship is doing everything it can, since it's basically supposed to be designed for as basically like of a pack, basically. I can tell your ship is taking. I can tell my ship is taking hits upon hits. It will just say it's with the beacon. Oh. Okay, entity list. Bro, there's like so many. Okay, you know what? I guess just get rid of everything then, because it looks like we might have to I might have to start over. If you want, because yeah. The size is only. Okay. Wait, size. What do you mean size? Oh yeah, I can. Well, yeah, I can guarantee. Oh yeah, that's why it says it's supposed to be as in a smaller ship. Again, it says no, the small ship like it is. It's basically it's able to go after smaller ships, but not as like your capital ship. It's not made to go after capital ships. it can go after like smaller, like your small large grid ships, like your cruisers or your battleships and stuff. It just can't go after your capital ship. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. What the hell? What the hell happened? You know what? Just remove. But like I said, these are. Well, actually, wait. What do you mean that it'll be very good? If I may ask. Because after this one, I want. Hang on. You think so? I mean, like I said, this one is good for going after small ships, just not great for going after capital ships. I mean, it's good for doing as escorts. I mean, I can fix it where they can just do escorts for my own for one of my ships. Uh, yeah. I mean, I can just about guarantee that. You want to bring out your Typhoon in case? Do you want to bring out your Typhoon so we can see how that one goes, or like what? Because like I said, I want to try this thing out real quick. Just something. Well, do you have any other smaller? Do you have any other small ships? Because like I said, I just want to test this one out. Since I already know if it were to go up against your capital ships, it'll most likely get subs killed. Since it can't handle capital ships. Well, I already know that. Since it can't really handle capital ships wise. Okay. Either one works, I guess. True. But I also want. Well, yeah. I also want to try out some of the defense capabilities for against small grids as well on this one before we can start doing the capital size battle. Sure, we can try that. Yeah, that could work. Cause like I said, I want to try out well actually I don't want to try to overwhelm it or anything. But yeah, sure. Because if that would happen, I'll have to spawn in 2 more in case. Yep. Ready as ever can be. I just haven't really thought of a name for this ship. That's the only thing I haven't really done. I'm just gonna summon 2, maybe, nah. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. I'm just gonna summon 2 more. I'm just gonna summon 2 of these. I'm just, not 2. I'm just gonna summon 1. Since I already know your ships can be a little, since I know that some of your ships can be a little overpowering sometimes. If that's okay with you. Okay. I think that should be fine right now. Cause like I said, I just want to like test things out as I go. Dang that. Since I already know the other ship probably already had enough and is already done left the battlefield. I'm going to have to do this one. There we go. Thanks for telling me that. Note to self, then. I guess I can somewhat agree with you on them, but they're also good for like helping. Alright, I know. I mean, not trying to sound rude or mean, but honestly, I have to like work where I can since I want to make a ship that is a little bit small enough where I don't have too much guns, where I don't have like too much too much guns on it, where I can just have something. True about that. I don't want to try to lag the game either. I just like try to keep things as where it looks like as sci-fi as possible. That's why. And I'm stuck on my own ship. I'm stuck. Okay, now I'm good. I should just put autocannons on most of these, so I'm going to go back and refit these again. Well, you know what? Yeah, I might just put a couple of. I might just take the flat guns off and just. I just had an excellent idea, so I can just go ahead and do once after this battle. I'm going to plan to refit the Alpha Omega Speaking of fighters, I'm going to have to go back and rework on my fighters again. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back on my own. Well, I'm going back on my own fighters and rework on them because I'm still like learning. Wait, it's disabled? Jeez, I didn't know it was that dang. I didn't know it was that easy. Huh. Well, since that part is taken care of, I'm going ahead and if you want to, you can go ahead and get rid of that one. All right. Well, if you want to, okay. Now for the big things. Capital ship against capital ship against capital ship. I want to like see how far well my other ship can do. I'm not going to use the Leviathan. The Leviathan is going to have to be put on hold. The Eclipse, mainly the Eclipse. I'll worry about the assault later. Right now, I want to see how far it can do against the Eclipse. Because like I said when I was texting you before, I have fixed it up to where the kamikazes. Yes, I have. Yes, the kamikazes don't have no beacon, so it's gonna be a little annoying to keep up. But I can just guarantee you, since you have it on white, it should be a little easier to spot a little bit. Just let me just hang on. I need to like No, I don't have them fixed where they can target weapons at all. I only have it fixed where they can only target power. Only power. Fair. Don't summon yours in yet, because I want to try to get mine out real quick. Since I already got mine, since I already got the thing isn't well, I say letting me to go through. Yes. No. Well, actually, that's up to you, anyways. Yeah, that's totally up to you on that one. Cause I did fix it up to where some of the railguns will target fighters. Yeah, true, but like I said, this is gonna be Alpha Omega. It's gonna be able to like summon. It's gonna most likely gonna summon in most of his own kamikaze drones. You're asking me if I'm sure. You're asking the wrong one on that one. But at the same time, I don't know. That's to be honest, I don't know. No, I didn't get mad last time. I just got a little disappointed a little bit because I had to like, go back on the drawing board to like see if where I did wrong. But honestly, I was able to fix up the kamikaze drones, because I found out that on what went wrong. So I had to like redo the entire kamikaze drones. I guess I can do fighters, but like I said, I'm sure fighter bay's off, but I don't have fighters on mine. Yep. Alright. Just so you know, the ship will be a little bit different. But I'm going to have to like do a whole another refit of the ship to like get rid of some of the flax, if that's okay with you. Since I kind of figured that, well, since the flag ain't gonna do much, but luckily enough I was able to put rail guns on here to actually help to encounter some of the fighters. Eclipse, if that's okay, just the Eclipse for right now. I'll worry about okay, hang on, I didn't really fully read all of that. And geez, I thought I typed fast. Geez, I thought I typed slow sometimes. Well, then right now, just leave them off for right now. Then after that, we can like turn them on just to see how well I can do against the Eclipse with the bays on. Because like I said, I have fixed it to where my kamikazes will activate only with a certain distance, actually with a certain thing. I just have not fixed fix it up where where the ship can automatically launch the kamikazes. Only when they're like, I guess only when one of the thrusters going at a certain distance, where I kind of made a mistake at. And geez, only about 3 of my guns are already down. Shit. No, not 3. Okay, never mind. True, it does, but I fixed up the backside where the backside is also armored and armed at the same time. So, in case if it does decide to face backwards, it will just basically be doing a full barrage of those other guns. I'm just hoping that yep, now there goes the kamikazes. I just saw them launch. Yep, they're launched. They should be activating now. I can't see what's going on too well. Luckily enough, I'm glad that you are share screen because I can't really see much on mine. On what's going on so far. I just love how well my own kamikaze just goes after enemy ships. Yes. All right. I'll. Jeez. Wait, it is? Well, like I said, the Alpha Mega is upgraded. Also, I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. What did I miss? Who's winning and who's losing? Because I can't tell it this far. Ready for what? Oh. The hell happened here? Why is my drone just like that? Anyways, who's winning and who's losing? Looks like I might have to do another refill on my own Alpha Mega again a little bit. mainly mainly to fix up where mainly to like fix up where I won't where I can actually fix up where one of the thrusters can be like actually help it to actually like activate when the things opens up, or I can like put like some kind of sensors on it to actually help detect if the enemy ship were to get nearby. That would just automatically just start the drones. What do you think? I kind of figured so. Like I said, I'm going to have to like do. I'm going to have to do another refit. And I'm going to have to keep it where the ship ain't going to be turning so that much. I don't know how to get it where they can move faster. It's only able to reach up. The thing is only able to reach up 200 to up to 100. True. I might have to do another upgrade or another refit then, if that's the case. Bye-bye. Yep. Looks like they're equal right now. I think I may have actually nerf the heck out of the Alpha Omega a little bit, I think. Yeah, I think I might have nerfed the Alpha Omega a little bit. But I'm not gonna really doubt it quite yet because I saw some of the kamikazes are coming down here at the bottom, which I have noticed. There's like a hole going in a bit. But like I said, I'm going to have to do another refit on the Alpha Omega, if that's the case. I see. Because like I said, I'm going to have to do a whole nother refit. But also, what do you think of the drones? Well, my kamikaze drones. Other than I'm going to have to do another refit on them. Mainly them as well, it seems like. Including along with Alpha Omega as well. Speed, what do you mean as speed, if I may ask? Yeah, I'm looking. And I know they're going to need more speed too, I already know that. Because they're not really hitting much like they're supposed to. Which means I might have to crank them up a bit more. I'm surprised your Eclipse is absorbing damage, while mine is also somewhat absorbing, but it's also taking heavy hits as well. Not even kidding. Put in the what? True. Wait, huh? Yeah, like I said, I'm going to have to do another refill of the ship. So I'm not really Yeah, I always know y'all's take a more advantage on certain things. But like I said, I'm going to have to see about doing a whole another refill on the ship. I'm not disappointed. I'm just it's just gonna be annoying as hell to do another refit. Yeah, I know. It's always movement. True. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back and do another refit on the ship. Yeah, I can tell that. But like I said, I'm going to have to like crank up on the kamikaze drones a bit more, and plus do a whole another new refit on the Alpha Omega. Probably have to take off those large guns off. I can't help that I make my ship like a brick. How else I'm going to fit some? How else I'm going to fit some of the other guns on there, and plus make it where it's able to like launch more drones on top and bottom. Pretty much, yeah. If you know what best weapons to use, yeah. So I'm going to have to end up doing a thing about going to have to like take off some of those bigger guns off, since it's basically going to become a little annoying. I'm probably just going to put all rail guns all on there. Probably. But then again, I don't know. I don't exactly know yet. That's the thing. My ship, Alpha Omega, is not meant to be fast at all. Well, it really isn't, because I'm just surprised that my ship is still holding on. It probably looks like you probably had took out my top hangers, my top hanger bay. It looks like a little bit, but then again, I don't know. I'm going to have to like refit those else somewhere else. The armor on Alpha Mega is basically everywhere. I noticed. And I can't see your ship. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a whole new refit on the Alpha Mega. It seems like. No, it is what it is. Yeah, I bristled the dang thing completely. Like I said, I refitted the whole thing. I'm just gonna do some more refits on it and just probably just take off some of the other heavy guns, since that's basically like, since that's your ships. Let's target them more often. Or better yet, I just had an excellent idea. Yeah, true, but if I were to use the blackout, I would have to redesign the whole entire thing. And you know how annoying that can be, since I put like a lot of hard work into that ship. Yeah, true. Those tends to make them slower. So I just... I know. I just had an idea, and you just gave me an idea. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to like remake a new ship. But I'm going to have to fix that we're still able to launch most of his own drones. So it'll be a little bit similar to Blackout, but a little bit different. It's going to be a pain in the butt to do. Jeez, that's like a lot of broadside for the well guns. I just saw a full broadside with well guns. That's the whole point why I like making ships a little bit thicker, because I know, even though, yeah, it makes them slower as hell, but you don't always gotta go fast. Even though, yes, there's times you have to go fast at times. True. Yes, true on that. True. You know, I might have to do another. You know, I might have to see if I can try to do another. I'm actually thinking about seeing if I can like use my own blackout. Just gonna or you know, I'm just gonna I'm just I'm going to end up having to like use the blackout and see if I can actually like do something or see if I can. You know what? No. Not use the blackout. I'm going to have to see if I can. Yes, it is a survival ship, and plus also my very first sci-fi survival ship, which I want to keep. So I'm going to have to see if I can. So I'm going to see if I can make another new drone that's going to be somewhat similar. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. I can't do it with a small Lee. I know. I will do tier 4 thrusters. I know. Yeah, I think you have taken out all of my own hangars. Because I don't see none of my own drones coming out. And I've been paying attention on my own ship. And I don't see a single drone being launched. So I'm assuming and guessing that you most likely took out all my own hangars. So, eesh. I'm definitely going to have to do another new refit. Oh, never mind. I do see two of my own drones, but only two launched. So that's only gonna be of a I'm definitely gonna have to do a new refit. You don't have to send me an image. I can already know. Yeah, I know. But like I said, I'm going to have to do another new refit on the ship. And fix it up where the kamikazes can do a little bit more better. All right. Awesome. So what is your thought on the other new ship? I mean, I know it's not good for against other capital ships unless there are weaker versions. Yeah, no, that's what I want. I want to make a ship that's able to pack a punch, while also being able to at least being a little faster at the same time. I don't really focus on weapons. I usually try to fix it where the ship has more armor, but also has the ability to launch its own drones, but also have it fixed where it can actually at least able to like, pack a punch as well. I already know I'm gonna be shocked because like I said, I've been busy. Also, I've already done test out the support ship, so the support ship ain't gonna do much. I don't want to test out the fighters because I already know they ain't gonna do shit. I tried to make a fighter of my own, but I can't really figure it out. So I went ahead and just scrapped that kind of idea on that one. Okay. The other new ship, that wasn't great for attacking. That wasn't great for attacking the capture ships. It was basically the upgraded version of Warpath. If you want to like get rid of that ship, because I already know that ship is probably gonna lose anyways. Unless you want to like let the battle keep going until either one is completely immobilized, we can. I'll just keep holding this. I see a lot more railgun rounds coming from my ship than I see other more rounds coming from your ship. Not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to focus on not when I do make a new. Well, once after I decide to do another Okay, never mind. I do see a bunch of I do see mountain drones coming out. Then good. And it looks like they're doing damage on underneath a little bit here and there. I can't tell it this far. If I try to get a little too close, the game will start lagging a little bit. Alright.